one dose solves any problem.
Warlock it is. And Warrior, Priest, Shaman. Any vibes in chat? Or are we gonna tie it in chat? Shamoon, Wawa. Warrior, Priest, Shaman, Warrior. We got Warriors and Shamans. Warrior, Shaman, Warrior. Feels tie between Shaman and Warrior. Easy Warrior. Don't get me right. There's like a Warrior, Shaman, Warrior, Shaman, Warrior, Shaman, Warrior, Shaman in chat. Fine, we'll 1 minute poll it. I wanna know what you guys feel like. It's gonna be a short though. I'm not gonna put Priest in because it's gonna lose. That way people will be forced to vote one of the others. Alright, you guys vote for those. Hey, I have all of these open. I'm down for anything. There's don't worry about like what cutting me a break or whatever. In the end, I'm probably a little drained this week from playing 8.5 hours of Hearthstone on average every day in dual class, you know. So I'm just gonna be a little more mellow, so to speak. Hearthstone's tough. I mean, it's Hearthstone, but you can still be a little drained. Alright, Shaman. So we're playing Warlock Shaman, which should be a pretty solid combination. We've got Alec here as a choice as well, which I think we will go for. I played Alec here only once at the very start of the Herald meta. I haven't played Alec here in a very long time, and we even get the triple Heralds right here. Let's go for it. Streamer client! You got it, minimumness. You got it. I might actually take fracking. Yeah, I've actually drafted double Herald without Herald. I drafted double Herald with 0 Shadow Dragon. But I've also drafted double Herald with 6, so... Sludge Stuff. Sludge Stuff is in as well. Let's go fracking. Oh, I thought this was a Herald for a second. These aren't the cards I want, but maybe Sheltered Survivor lets me cycle. And it's a 2. Hard grader to find Alec here, or are we believing in the Ellies? Minecart could be good with Ritual of Power. Yeah, let's go Minecart. We should believe in the Ellies. Watcher? Wind Chill or Waste Remover? Not sure Waste Remover is so necessary, honestly, if I get a bunch of Cycle and have Alec here. I actually usually don't mind it, but with Shaman I have a lot of other power, right? And Wind Chill is great Cycle. I'll take a Wind Chill. I would have taken that 4 over a Sheltered Survivor easy. A Hellfire now, I guess. A Vanguardian or Slugger? I don't like a Vanguardian so much, but we're talking Shaman Death Rattle minions. Shaman Death Rattle minions. I want Elementals. We're looking for Sludges, Elementals, and Heralds, right? Shaman Death Rattle minions. Is that really a thing? The pool must be... Well, there's all of the neutrals for sure. If I go keywords, Death Rattle, and I scroll down, I've got the site open. So in Shaman, there's Cinderfin, Cloudstrider, Stormbinder, Slagclaw. No, it's not in standard. Right, so it will not be there. And then you have all of the bad. You have Platysaur, Sizzling Cinder, Living Flame, Faceless Replicator, Fatrixter. It's actually not that good. Let's go with the Ellie synergies. So we go Herald over Hex. Is that real? Yes, right. Herald over Hex, I guess. Yo, Breaker, thanks for the big wet streak. Yeah, this is also a good Herald. I like it. One Storm. Crescendo or Mechanome as Shaman? Crescendo is not good unless you build it up is the issue, and I already have Lightning Storm Hellfire. Maybe it is actually a Mechanome. I don't like Mechanome either. But it should be very likely to find us Herald. Well, you always play the best for tempo, but 8 and 9 are probably the best cup. I could take Creature of Madness, but maybe Cycle again is just good. I already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We already have sufficient 2s. This helps me curve, of course. 3 drops. No Heralds there. Let's take a Wind Chill. I like the Cycle. Note Taker? Cactus Cutter? I don't like these cards as well. Guess Health Drink. Briar Spawn with the Shaman Herald's intriguing, but it's so far off. I feel like I'm gonna just have run out of stuff by the time I do it. Let's take a Hell Drink, we'll remove that then. Disposal Assistant with Fracking or Darbum? Darbum with Shadow Spells. Nature Fire Fell. It's gonna be harder to find things like Shadow Spells given I'm Shaman and want a lot of Shaman stuff. Let's take Disposal. Trolley Problem? Cactus Cutter or Shadowed Informant? Shadowed Informant for Shaman as a main is a very intriguing as well. So we already have a Cactus Cutter, and what spells do we have? Trolley, Lightning, Hell, Drink. Our spells aren't super premium. Ritual is good though, Wind Chill is good. More cycle to find Alakir, we're saying. We have to remember that Shadowed Informant is likely to give us Heralds. That's the thing. But yes, I like cycle. Really? I mean, it has to discover from standard, right? Where the odds, it depends on the class, obviously. But the odds are way higher than usual, essentially, is what I would say. I love Psych. I just have so many bad spells. This is my only issue with this, is I have so many bad spells or conditional ones. Like, if I Cactus Cutter, do I really want to immediately play Helldring? I don't ever want to play Helldring. I'll try a Shadow. Hellfire, I guess. I won these cards, man. Am I actually taking a Creature of Madness, or am I going Chaotic Consumption? Again, not a big fan, but I'm low on 3s. I'm low on Ellie's as well for the Mine card. Chaotic, good card. I need Oomph. Creature is good too. We don't have a Hex. I'll take a Chaotic with my little 1/1s. Disposal Assistant, I guess. Baby Johns. Thank you very much for the new Prime. Thanks for the support. Welcome in. Happy Friday. Where are the Herald cards? I thought you don't have to get a good deck just because you draft a good class. It's like last meta you could draft a Rogue and have a bad deck, right? You could still draft a good combination. I think Warlock Shaman is a good combination, but I think we have a bad deck. I didn't get a Shaman one offered. Shadow Dragon. I didn't get a Shaman one offered. I have the Herald that came with Alakir though, yeah? I didn't get a Shaman one offered, Shadow Dragon. I guess we take Clergy. I guess these are both alright cards. I could take Cinderfin. Yeah, I only got offered a Warlock one, Shadow Dragon. This is my point. I know what you said. I got a Warlock one offered. I didn't get a Shaman one offered. Yes, I have one Warlock one offered. That's my point. Storm Rider is pretty bad, yeah. 4-mana 7/7 that deletes your turn 5 is pretty rough. You come to the US for a trip sometime. Maybe one day, Monica. But I'm not really planning to travel for a very long time. You're a sweetheart, then. Cinderfin should be good with Herald, and surely we'll get some Herald, right? Deputy? Or Cascading? I mean, it ain't a Cascading deck, so I guess we go Deputy. So do I go Envoy now over Molten Magma? I guess I have to, right? That's where Alakir can actually be a win con. Marsh Spawn, yes, can actually find me and is an Ellie. Crazed Conductor or Ocular. It's not really an Ocular deck. I think I Crazed. Yeah, strong legendary and strong legendary bucket for sure. I think we look for the things that make the deck strong. I have to take these mulligan risks, that's one of them. That could help the trolley as well. So yeah, my legendary is strong, my legendary bucket is phenomenal. I would say my legendary bucket is actually what makes this deck playable. So picking Alakir kind of saved this deck actually. Well, it's not just about giving myself another premium card, it's just improving the general quality of the deck, I would say. Tempest, Mechanome, Craze without Fatigue, Synergy, Slugger isn't exactly it either. Clergy, Cruiser with Fuelis, Double Hellfire, Health Drink, Sheltered Survivor, Deputy, Disposal, Cinderfin, Fracking. Like, it's just lacking a lot, right?
What interesting options.
I kind of don't want to discard my Wind Chill. Yeah, I kind of want to discard my coin at this point. Slugger is one of the better cards. I mean, that's crazy to say because Slugger is a mid card at best. Slugger should be one of the worst cards in your deck. But I would say Alakir is better, Envoy is better, right? Trolley Problem is better, Marsh is better.
I'll handle this.
Sentinel is better for sure, right? Shadow is better, 6. Ritual is better, 7. Note Taker is better, 8. So yeah, I mean, maybe mids. Those classes that have no heralds, like Priest, for example, if they play with DK hero power, they get the effect of the herald. That was always the case. Yes, that was always the case, Alexander. You get the effect of the card's herald. Yeah, it was always the case. Like last meta, as a hunter, you generated a Demon Hunter Herald card, you get a Demon Hunter Herald, right?
Monsters beneath you.
A blunder.
Bro. Like, bro.
What interesting options.
I'll go with that, Matty. Holy blunder. I think you have a little delay. Tempest Shade, I'm not 100% sure.
Never rest. I will transcend this. I will transcend this world.
They swung the Necrium Blade before they played the thing. Storm? Is Lightning Storm worth it? Trade? Storm? I have to remember they gain attack, which means I have to push face first. I could double trade. I could ignore the 2/1s. I think it's ignore the 2/1s, so 1, 2. Storm. Herald is a counter for your class. It's like Imbue. Like for example, if a million metas ago I was a what class didn't have Imbue? Demon Hunter. I was a Demon Hunter. I played 7 Imbue cards, and then somehow I became a priest and imbued once. I'd have 8 Imbue. It works the same way. It's a counter for your game. So my opponent could be a paladin. They could play 4 Demon Hunter Herald cards. And then their Colossus would still be maxed out.
Funnel cake.
Twilight falls upon
I'll handle this.
Something like that anyway. But yeah, when your portrait is a non-herald and your hero power is a herald, it defaults to your hero power. Nine only, Carterson. I've had a rough time, my man. I've had a rough time. I've had a rough time.
Explore Overwatch. See the Titan's glory.
shadow envelope. Sing along. You know the words.
Yeah, T-Bear, exactly. Cultivating Sprite is a really good card. Falco Flight's a really good card, yeah.
Oh no! Oh no!
So that's what I'm drawing.
Oh no! Oh no!
Sun wells.
The rogue does have imbue now, right? I would say, well, right now they're a little broken also because the pool is bugged.
I will transcend this world.
If I chaotic, you're not able to target the monstrosity, right, chat? Anyone? Can't remember. I mean, usually it's a no, but I don't know. This elusive targeting thing changes, dude. So.
Would you repeat that?
I'll handle this.
I'll write that down.
I'm trying, Jiminy. I'm trying, man. At least we get to see Sheltered Survivor.
Change is coming.
Is ritual power better than
Lots to
Hex?
consider. Don't have much time. Didn't expect that, did you?
Just dead. Obviously, I had to play the 2. I got pissed. The thing is, what if they got a 2-2? I wanted to train to the 2-2, dude. Obviously, I should have played this. But... and obviously traded. I just can't get back. Their board is too wide for me to get back. Whose fault is this? I mean... nobody, right? Just... dual class sucks. Got it. Okay, let's redraft. Dual class is a pile of crap. It just is. The difference between the top and the bottom classes is phenomenal, and the difference between a good and a bad draft of every single combination is phenomenal. Go to another streamer and check out their double Herald class draft and come back and tell me. None of these? Sure. Envoy, Mortal. Yeah, good. Carrier Web's a good one. Don't give up those. You got this. Mermaid's a good one. Need more Drum. Molten's a good one. To be fair, I had a couple of good decks, okay? I'm being a little hyperbolic. I did have a couple of good decks. Just, it's a little bit of an explanation as to why I don't like dual class. Okay, let's revert. I think these 4 go in. Just seeing that first pick, it really just blasts me in the face, you know? They weren't, though, too much mana. They absolutely weren't. I don't know where you're getting that from. I think Sheltered Survivor can go. The thing about Sheltered Survivor is it's actually interesting to remove a bad card and give me a good card back. What I need is Cycle, right? More Cycle. The ability to find my good cards more. I could remove a Hellfire. I could remove a Clergy. I could remove Metronome or Crazed Conductor just because they're so slow. I have so many 2s, right? And so little way of refilling. Health Drink can probably go. And then what, am I leaving all of these 2s? I want double wind chill. I want fracking. They're just gonna help me find some. I want cactus cutter. I could remove Cinderfin given I have Mermy. No taker has to stay. I could remove a disposal assistant. Maybe that's not super good. One of them is more than enough for fracking, right? So we'll remove the non-golden like that. Try something like that. No, it's always a full meta as this card. Metas are 2 months long nowadays, right? Last time we had Dual Class, they didn't even rotate, so we had it for 4 months. I genuinely think in this deck I need to keep Alec here. Like, genuinely. I genuinely think so. Oh no, I assume the other way around. I take it like it's written. I took Warlock Hero Power, right? Warlock Warrior is Warlock Hero Power, Warrior Portrait. No, it's usually a rotation as a Scott. But yeah, sorry I'm a little soured today. I'm not really like pissed. I know what I'm saying. Okay, that's it. I know what I'm saying. I'm not trying to cheat anyone out of anything. My opinion on Dual Class has always been the same. I've never changed it. Telling me I'm wrong empirically is just wrong. I can literally show you the data. If you have had a different feel, you have high rolled or low rolled relative to the mean, that combination, which is fair. It absolutely happens. Without a single doubt. I don't even think I tempo in this. I think I need these Rieslings. You guys can be fun. If you enjoy it, I'm happy for you, man. I'm not here to make people hate it. I'm happy that people enjoy it. All the better, man. All the better. No way, Elmo. Literally stopping to take 2 minutes to answer someone's questions like a 15% pay cut for the day, Elmo. You think someone spending hours doing that, it helps? I mean... Alright. It's okay. The thing is, alright, I have to do this more often. I need to stop answering all of these questions because I can deal with it personally. I'll just keep playing. It's absolutely alright. I'm not gonna sit here and cry. It's fine. Absolutely fine. But anytime I answer someone that shows negativity, even if I'm fine, makes people annoyed that I'm showcasing negativity. And leave. And then my stream sucks, and then I actually get annoyed. So it's that kind of thing where I have to just absolutely ignore opinionated or the discussions of the thing, you know? It's fair. You're not wrong? Yeah, that's how it goes, you know? I've had a pretty positive attitude for being absolutely crapped on for 8.5 hours every day all week, right? Last thing you wanna do when you're joking around is get bad vibes though, right, Elmo? How's the kid, buddy? Every day this week, so far. I'll give you a so far, how about that? What's that? I wanna activate that. Same time, I don't want a minecart here. I could Riesling right and fracking? Start with fracking then. Shadow Sworn, giving me the max herald for a lake here. Did I trade left? Ooh. Okay. One. It's hard sometimes, Mr. Jiminy. I try my best. I'm going to face here before. I try my best, Mr. Jiminy, but I don't know. That's why I think it's really weird. I think Dreads is so good with handling it, but at the same time, I feel like,
Blade, I've got
without any offense to anyone, his chat disintegrates to where normal conversations are not really a thing. Yeah, but the thing is, it's only one guy, right? Counterhire. I've drawn the comparison often before, Counterhire, to where, imagine you're at work, you're really trying to, let's think of the simplest office thing. You have a paper and you're inputting the data from paper into Excel. And every time you're almost done, someone comes up to you, deletes your Excel file, pours coffee all over your lap, and tears up your paper. And you have to start from the beginning. This could give me joy.
Hang on! It's a rocky ride!
Right, on purpose, like it's a little more than normal, right? And 10 times every day you have to deal with that. Right, 10 times every day you have to deal with that. No, okay, I'll use as an example, Yash. 10 times every day. Okay? On Friday, you're still inputting the same paper. Because every time you're almost done, you've had to go to the bathroom to rinse yourself off from all of the coffee, to dab your blisters from all of the burns that you have, and print a new freaking paper. Take a deep breath, and for the 785th time, you sit down to start it again. A colleague runs up, goes, and starts turning on and off the light switch, and you have it. That's it. You go, shut up. That's it. You, and you just flip. You just flip. And you go, holy crap! They just turned on and off the light switch. But you just can't anymore. You know, you just can't anymore.
consider.
The winds cannot beat us, babe!
And that's the explanation. That one person not only did a mild thing, but just took the brunt of it. Like, well, what can you do, you know? It's only a game where you have to be mad. Could be lethal, yeah, with the Agamaga and the Ohms. Like, you gave me the perfect example, Yash, with the light switch. I was gonna get to something mild. I was trying to think of something mild as I was talking. I was gonna think someone comes in and pulls your chair, but that was perfect. I think you still play Agamagan, right? You do a little... Something like this. I don't wear deodorant when I'm streaming, buddy. I actually rarely wear the deodorant. I don't smell, buddy. Even my sweat doesn't smell. I have to really exert myself. I have that natural musk, Elmo. The Riz musk, we call it. The Riz musk. Yeah. The one you'd only have in your dreams. I do keep one, Jiminy. I used to wear it all the time when I was younger. But when I grew older and I realized it was irrelevant, I keep one. I just don't use it often. I genuinely do not understand the dab armpit, dab between the legs, water rinse down and get out. I don't understand that. I want minecart. because it's so good, but only good of an Ellie. I think I have to find my Alec here or my Herald. Those... Oh, we did find it. Did you realize over the years you've lost much of your Maltese accent, started to sound more British? Have I? Hey, Ultrax. Have I? Have you guys noticed that? Genuine. No. I can put on more of a British accent nowadays, and no, I don't sound British. But do I sound less Maltese? Less harsh?
Blightboard is killing it!
I don't sound British, no, I don't have a pure British accent. I can say triple AOE. I'm tapping, let them have it. Man, I'm so sorry, yes. Speak Maltese, but in a harsh Maltese accent. Because I can harshen my Maltese. Like I can already try to do the 3 different accents. When I played the Disposal Assistant and then the Shadowed Informant, but it is the Death Knight. Maybe it's okay with the Death Knight. Discover the Death Knight, play the Malted Magma. It's okay, I think. I think we do the Malted. I discover first. We have the draw. The draw is pretty good. Better than discover more Shaman, I think. I actually find it harder to do it fully. I'll take Sanguine here and Malted. Like that's a harsher Maltese yet still fluent in English accent. Imma mbagħad nista' nitkellem bil-Malti. Malti pulit, Malti malajr. M'għandix problema nitkellem bil-Malti. Which is a mild Maltese accent speaking Maltese. Ma mbagħad nista' naqlalek mill-qiegħ tal-baħar lil ommok ngħidilha x'tagħmel. Għas għandek idea minn fejn naqla l-kliem Malti m'għandekx chance. Which I can also do. Speak harsher Maltese. Sanguine, bonky bonk.
What interesting options.
At least we get the draw. Arabic a bit. I actually use some words which sound Arabic, coincidentally. You have the Arabic H in Maltese? You mean Arabic has the Maltese H? Yes. No, we do, actually, we do. And then I can do the bottle of water.
I've seen the end. We are too late.
Yeah, I knew you'd laugh. Gruken Elma. Classic Elma, dude. Trolley problem Hellfire. Trolley problem Malted Magma. Is a clear. Is that worth it?
What interesting
Oh, I
options.
have to see that demo. I have to see that. It's not clear. Everything's really awkward. I think this has to happen. Not clean enough with the storm. If I can stall enough, and get my Herald going, Alakir can be a win con time.
Find me.
Oh, I've heard people talk about this clip, dude. I've heard people, I had never seen it, dude. I've heard people talk about it in his chat. This draws nothing. Why is this all so dead, this hand? Okay, let's shelter the Fae then. And just play this, let them figure it out and set up an AoE. I can do what I want. Do you know who I am? Okay, the first level 60 hardcore. Do you know who I am? The first one. Okay, at 350,000 views. Do you know who I am? I can say what I want. Okay. So we have the storm molted, which is kind of what we're trying to set up. 3, 4, 5, and then we drop a 2. Just drop a 2. Drop a 2. 3, 2. Drop a 2. That was me. Alright, Trav. Alright. Oh my god. Real Maltese. The thing is this, right? If you speak to any real Maltese, okay? The things that they can flow in as day-to-day insults in their sentences would have you genuinely confounded, okay? And I mean confounded as in you actually wouldn't be sure whether to be offended or praise them for being so poetic. So if I envoy, try to hit here, examples, they honestly, I cannot. I tried to call it back in English, let alone in Maltese. I wish I could. I wish they were in a different order. I think now I'm going for the freeze then.
It's completely safe. Sit down, feeling.
Right there. I mean, come on. No, I was actually pretty good. Too much mana, but any person that was
Whiteboard is killing it.
more street smart, I guess there isn't even a word for it in English. Any person that was a little more street smart had that whole shindig going for them for sure. Older people constantly in Malta as well.
See the Titan's glory.
It was Dual Class Arena. Dual Class Arena is playing arena with 2 classes. See, Warlock Shaman. I have Warlock and Shaman cards. Easy peasy. I also didn't mean real Maltese, like fake Maltese, real Maltese. I mean like, I'm really Maltese. So we have 12 cards to find a lake here. Dragon Breath. Okay. That drops this to 2. I think we start with... I mean, this is a 50-50 to draw me a sludge, which is a little annoying, but I think I take it. Beautiful. Literally the high road. Get the forge going, see what we get. Mend, I'll take that for sure. Guess we tap last. Beautiful, beautiful. I actually think that redraft genuinely helped us. I mean, it was a good redraft, wasn't it? Apart from that first pick where I went on a rant of complaining, the other 4 were pretty good. It was needed big time. Absolutely. I'm still very dependent on Alakir though, unfortunately, I think. I'm still very dependent on Alakir. I just don't really have a power move. I do have some Heraldios. So there is Alakir, but it's not maxed out. Is it worth it? What does it go up to? 2 and 2? 6? I think I wait. Yeah, we got Spenny as well. Alright, so let's start with this then. Lightning Storm, is that worth it? I don't think so.
No littering! Horn scum!
Incinerate you.
The cyclone's fury.
Spenny, thank you very much for the 7 months, my friend. Cheers. Cheers. So I held this in case I draw something like Note Taker. Can I be honest, guys? Can you guys see something like Pet Pet over the emote? Because for me, they're all being separate nowadays.
Never knew you wanted.
Thank you, Spenny. It works? It doesn't work for me, man. It doesn't work for me. I don't know why. Can you try with another emote? It works with that emote, for example. It just doesn't work with those sexy. It works with Bold, for example. I really want Deputy down. More than Envoy? Not more than Envoy, we just take the 1 in 3. Because I need to allocate next turn.
Hang on! It's all right.
It's just that I only have 1 spell left, right? Ritual of Power. And Alakir is what? Is Alakir guaranteed Agamagan and Omen? No, right? At deck, my impact score is in minus 400%. You still 3-1. Very nice.
Cannot be contained.
That would be a great time to Chuck, right? I guess. Damn it, we drew Ritual. So this is a dead card now. Alright.
Their winds cannot be contained.
Bad 8s. I mean, I don't think there's many 10 drops though. Omen would have been the best, but Morchuk was worse than Agamagan.
I'm free.
I understand I could have played Ritual there, but I'd rather surprise them with Ritual. I also have Note Taker in the deck.
5 more minutes.
O'Brien is in. O'Brien is in. Oh, Brian is in.
God is killing it.
And so far we got it, right? So far we got it. I think we just got it.
I am low on cards.
Right, you go boop, shrub, boop, shrub, blue, rock. Okay. Listen. The only way to go from 0-1 to 12-1 is to start at 0-1.
Fireheart versus Garrosh.
I will show no mercy.
Well, I'm keeping at least one of the Heralds. Probably both, honestly. Heralds and Alec here, that's what we're looking for. these Joker things, dude. Okay, we have to pay attention for this. I probably start popping with these, but it's nice to have this Shadow Informant. I suppose Assistant is also a bad tool unless I fracking, so something to keep in mind. I'll go with Skywall because they have Demon Hunter hero power, and then we Shadow later so they don't get the clean hero power. I thought Nixia deck yesterday and playing it was clutch to win, and being able to respam was also OP. Yeah, when a card like that's so pivotal, mulliganing for it and looking for it actually become important. I think I go Death Knight.
Change is coming.
Remember, Experimental's also Herald, and 2 turns earlier.
What interesting options.
Most excellent.
Yeah, I actually think Experimental also. I'm gonna be too far behind with these infestations. Chowdown fan, really? I like Chowdown a lot. I just feel like I'm gonna need this. It's also Herald number 3 already, right? I'm not a fan of this. Maybe I start tapping.
I'll handle this.
I could have stayed a 1-2 ahead by playing this. I think I need to start fitting in tap. It also allows me to slowly fall behind. Which makes something like Experimental better. 3, there's Alec here. So now, for example, would I have preferred Chowdown in this position? Maybe. Although I can always note taker animation. So I can easily minecart next turn. Double hit here. I think I still minecart this and play Disposal. I mean, I have the Herald in the deck, right, Germany? It's just, in my head, on 8, I have Chowdown. But, if I'm doing something on 8, equally, I have Note Taker animation. Truly, what I want to do on 8 is Alakir, but at that point, obviously, I didn't have it. I unfortunately can't dual Herald next turn. But yeah, the best thing to do would be to Alakir double 10 drop. Like, now, as soon as I can.
Step forth into the time ways.
Yeah. I wish I had more cycle. That's some. I think I actually do it. Wind chill. Wish I could wind chill this. So I could Canal Slugger right. At last, of course. So you have to win in spite of that, Mr. Ruse.
I won't go down without a fight.
Which, uh-oh.
Would you repeat that?
Sucks. Well, I get it back,
Write that down.
which means I can play it, which means I can get to Alakir. If I can do this on 9, this on 10, it means I can play 2 10 drops with it. I think that's my win con. do it now.
Port and starboard.
Before stuff happens, you know? Which means I also can't slugger. Part of why I hate slugger. Okay. Quick. Anything else? No minion? Hey, Heraldy? No minion. Well, now I don't need to do it. I could Hellfire. Go down to 12s, that's scary.
I'll handle this.
You dare stand against the wind.
I'll handle this.
At 12? No, but close, Sammy. And my win turn isn't the next turn. Why left? Because the first thing they probably do is kill Taunt. And then Mermy gets to be in the best place. Hey, Big Hugger. Thank you for that.
The winds cannot be contained.
The cyclone's fury.
Is it even worth it? I guess it does protect my Alakir's health, right?
Wind's power unleashed.
I'll keep the other one though. Yeah, Alakir has to be my win content. They have Brawl is the issue. Well, that's why having Briarspawn is crazy. I think Briarspawn is the high roll. Briarspawn and Omen are the high rolls. Agamaggan is not actually that good in this deck. But obviously a 1 mana 8/9 into, you know, 3 damage is not bad either. It's just that this is crazy good in comparison. I'm just thinking whether I should even mulligan away my Heralds to find Alakir. Yep, it's unbanned, Miss Kid. I don't know whether it's draftable is the only thing, but yeah, it's unbanned. Hey, Harry. Ooh, another torch. Ooh, Felba. I concede.
Versus Magni! I've got the roast with the most!
Unleash the fire within.
Like, for example, this Envoy is a Herald, but I think I keep the 2 mana Herald and I look for Alakir. I just need Alakir so much more, right? It's just so much more important.
Cooking!
Sorry, Gleason. I am working.
Or not? No, thank you. Need to Herald him first. Yeah, but it's more likely I hit Herald than it is I hit Alakir. That's the thing, huh?
Sorry, Gleason. I am working.
You.
Shadow envelops you. Shadow envelops you.
I missed the 2. Hunter spell. Let's go web, see if I get a 3-drop. Have a 1 mana deal 7. Hey, Dreads. Shaman? I'll take Shaman. Although I could do this. This place is weird. I mean...
I'll write that down.
Let's be real, Dreads. Let's be real, Dreads. You were thinking of that anyway, buddy. Just because it's public, okay, doesn't mean anything now. You are heralding well this game, my son. Yes, yes. Dude, honestly, before my first redraft, this deck was a pile of crap. I got one herald. After my bucket, sorry. After my bucket. So, I was about to cry, Dreads.
This world is a fire to his glory.
I was ready to cry. Rogue could be something I go for. The spy was pretty nice though. Could still play all the way here. Gives me more damage, you know? Well, Dread knows I'm not a fan of dual class. They're
Forms of life will be lost.
isn't much. They even if there weren't all of the issues, I think I'd still be in the same boat. So they have a deal of 5 card. I could Dragon Breath and push 1 Shaman. I could Ritual of Power, and this would then mean I can double Breezeling. Well, they did play triple Astrobiologist, and they have Torch. Torch is gonna kill like 50 of my minions.
Change is coming.
Not what I wanted. I can take Nascent for draw. I don't feel like I'm really gonna get to an Ascendance. Not sure this will really be draw though, to be honest, either. Don't like that food. I can start tapping, right? 4 tap. I'll just start working in taps now. Tappity here, tappity there. A little tappity tap tap there.
Tusks won't stop shattering.
I can Nascent Bolt. There's my Nascent Bolt. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There we go, see?
Death itself draws
I'll handle this.
Should I become a BG main? What do you think? TFT? Please no, ew no. Unwatchable. Unwatchable. If you don't have to watch, no, you have to watch. You would bowl so hard at losing with good probability. Think so? Playing BG shirtless will take me to the next level. Hi. If I had to become a non-Hearthstone Arena main, what should I be? Have you played the dual class in the past by any chance? Yes. What up, baller? My baller psych.
Pick me, pick me.
Thank you for the resub, psych. ASMR streamer, a princess. Okay. Keep it in mind, keep it in mind. Here we go.
Oh no. Oh
Just curious. Elden Ring, but You can't really main Elden Ring, can you? No, right? You can't really main Elden Ring. Handstand push-up streamer. I don't think I can do a handstand. Not with that attitude. Can you actually main Elden Ring? Silks, dude, I am not a fan of speedruns. I've never been good at speedruns either. Some things I used to be good at, I've just onked over time. I never liked speedruns. Put hands on ceiling and flip camera. I'm not that tall. Oh, you can just do like hitless runs and swap like that, huh? I see.
Don't have much time.
Beat it level 1, beat it with 2 legs, randomized runs. You can, okay. Don't people get bored watching that though? I guess people love it, huh? I'm here playing the same dual class arena, right? What's a different PvP game that you genuinely enjoyed is in Hearthstone? Nowadays, nothing. It's been so long, Psych, it's hard to answer that question with your caveat. I was never really good at them licks, because I know that I used to try them when plat trophies on PlayStation used to include a speedrun, and I used to be very average at it, which used to irritate me because the entire aim is to not be average. Like, a speedrun is all about doing the best, so it just becomes a little irksome for me then, I guess, at that point. I also don't find as much enjoyment in it. I have watched world record speedruns or some of the top speedruns before in the past.
The snake in your boot. Job's done.
And that's like, it's like a feat, so it's like, whoa, but I would not watch someone trying again and again and again and again. I don't. If you're speedrunning, you're already a different person than the average of the diehard good. Yeah, but I mean, I used to be like in the top 1% of a game and still feel like if I'm speedrunning, time-wise, I'm not that good. I can do everything perfectly, but it has to be... Speedrunning is not about being good at the game and being perfect at the game. There's another skill set you have to learn. And it's shortcutting and glitching if it includes glitches, or skips and all of these things. Double Briar lethal?
The winds cannot be contained. Things were insane. That was well done.
No, I think there's about 4. Tanjiro. Which game though takes Elden Ring? There are different categories for speedruns. You could look for glitchless. So usually for speedruns, there's full glitches and glitchless. Yes, like there's no glitch speedruns. I think I'm even checking this. And then there's game completion. Then there's 100% game completion, and then there's hitless game completion, 100% hitless game completion, for example. I've seen snippets of that too, yes. So for example, on Games Done Quick on GDQ, I used to randomly open it to see what's happening, and if the game is something I played in my youth, I sometimes look at 20 minutes of it, for example. And I've seen something like Ratchet and Clank, one of the games I played as a child, done a speedrun. And they have things like Attack with X, attack with X, attack with wait for it, and perfect pixel timing. Jump back and then up and spin controller and jump back and up. Ratchet spins up in the air, fly forward, spin up in the air, skip the map, bam, you're at the end of the map, bam, next level. And they play it like that.
Lots to consider.
Hey, Doug. Good to see you.
Don't have much time.
The cyclone's fury!
It's a horrible trying to 100% no-hit game completions.
Shiny, my shiny.
Hey, again, they're just not really for me. Again, I've seen them as a feat. Like, for example, I've watched a Hollow Knight speedrun when I used to play the original Hollow Knight. And it's like, whoa. But to see it the third and the fourth and the fifth time, it's like there's a certain element that people enjoy where it's about shaving off 10 seconds here and there of an hour speedrun where you have to do everything perfectly all the time. It's less about the game and it's more about the skips, but you have to be good at the game. Yes? And then someone discovers some new skip and now people are drafting different paths through the game. That's kind of how they play, I feel. As I kind of got into understanding what the community is about. I've also seen some, like the evolution of God of War game and speedrunning it, for example. I wouldn't, I've never heard of it, yes. I mean, to each their own, so you think it's a waste, fair? But you do know there's Hearthstone speedruns. For example,
Timeline's clean.
do you know that? Like, I have the start screen to arena chest speedrun 12 winner. From main screen of arena all the way through to the 12 win chest. 12 win chest. More like start screen to complaining world record. You got it, Impa. Next time, at least drop me a follow before you're a crap hole. Yeah, truly. I used to actually, there used to be such bad metas that Redbeard had sort of started these whole speedrunning things. Adoy! Thank you, by the way, Adoy. Cheers for the resub, my man.
Time grows short.
Hey, at least we hopefully get the kill here. We have the rushes to go in for the kill. I used to. There was a period of time. It's been like 3 years, maybe 3.5 years. Even. Maybe 3.5 years even. Where some of you have to remember, like Sev probably remembers, a lot of you might not, Major probably remembers as well. I used to like practice things like where to put the mouse as my opponent's portrait explodes to click so that when the game ends, you don't even see the portrait. You skip animation, skip animation, skip animation, skip the portrait, press the play, and it's on the loading screen before you even see the main arena screen. So I used to speedrun those things. I used to skip animation, move, click, 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 skip animation, even the draft. The draft used to be click, 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 move, play. Just to do something. The meta was rough. Freeze drop for starters? I think it's on YouTube actually. So this gives me the 2-4, which means I'll have a 3-1 rush. I'd rather play Mechanome for now. Could play Mend.
See the Titan's glory.
Could be a Fire Breath, honestly, with the Breezling Sentinel. 3, 4, 5. You don't remember? Let's go Fire Breath here. I think I still, surely I still have it somewhere on YouTube. I mean, it's on my YouTube channel. It's labeled something like World Record Speedrun or something. I think it was 1 hour 12? 1 hour 8? Something like that.
I am timeless, but your time is up.
Holy Nolan. Holy Nolan. What do I do now? 1 and 5 to find Molten Magma. You go for the Fire Breath, which means I can Marsh Spawn then. Yeah, I can kill it, but then it's rough, yeah? Like, hitting Molten Magma is very good. The Evolve is not the... I can't discover the Evolve.
Don't have much time.
This we get a 4-5. Those are also things which help things like Murazon's Swarm, Devolve. You can't discover Devolve, for example. Yeah, we have Good coming in with the resub. Cheers for the resub as well. Fumigate, okay, and right, okay. Keeping the Divine Shield. I probably go Cactus Cutter now, really trying to find that Molten Magma, or even Wind Chill will help with the stall. I could Alakir, but I'm not sure it helps enough. You know? Fracking. It's probably worth fracking. You know what, Mend, Skywall? Slugger is so awkward with these two Divine Shields. Storm, Skywall, Shadowed. I could double Skywall. Maybe we knock out the Divine Shields and set up a lake here with a 10 drop. Maybe I get Omen. Gives me the free Muradins. Remember, I need to land this in a strong manner though. A good hit. Unless they have another
A
fan.
dream come true.
8. 12. I don't think Alakir is enough. Like Agamagin's enough. Briar Spawn needs to hit a 50-50. And Omen's enough. Heal. You don't heal that much, that's the issue, guys. Like I heal 5, 6 maybe. And I take 11. I can Slugger right. But then I take 8 and I'm in the same position.
What interesting option.
I'll take the risk. More mana. I think the thing I like more is I'm gonna have a 2 Cinderfin on board. Nova. I think I have to do this. So now I get to play a Cinder. I'm not gonna have more mana. That's about as good as they get. Same mana. But this Cinderfin, it's either on board so it knocks off a Divine Shield in my head, or the 2-1 knocks off the Divine Shields. Hopefully. Hopefully. Right. Maybe they have Nightmare randomer. Yeah, so now basically it kills both of my 4-8s. I have to Alakir anyway, right? Unfortunately, it means they get a free 8-8 Wind Fury. And they still have this 4-1 I can't deal with. But I can't. If I could kill this 8-4. There's an omen though.
Don't have much time.
Like here, Brian between hands is a 50-50 lethal. No. 20. Is it? It was a hundo? Oh, it was with the ghostwriter. Should still get there. 10. This will be 16. Still right, does. So if I Hellfire and Nova, 3, 4, 5. This is at 3. This will be at 16. So I deal 13 face. Yes. So you do this and this and this and this. Just sure, that's my max. I think it was Ether. I think you guys are right though. Good catch.
Fireheart versus Valera.
I never.
Yeah. So the way it works with Divine Shield,
Unleash the fire
is
within.
just like. So the way Divine Shield works. Divine Shield works for everything. I'll mention a few cards. The damage split is first calculated. Then Divine Shield blocks whatever damage hits the minion, is how it works. So, let's say I had a 20 attack Briar Spun, hitting a 4-1 Divine Shield, it would go, okay, 20, so 1 minion, 19 face, and then Divine Shield blocks that 1. It works the same with stuff like Explosive Rune. If my opponent plays a 4-1 Divine Shield, Explosive Rune, which used to deal damage to the minion the rest face, would go 1 minion, 5 face, okay, so 1 minion, and then Divine Shield blocks the 1. Now the stats on the Lyrian page are wrong, at least the averages are wrong on the right and bottom of the stats section. I was just going with the 6/6 elusive dragon. The 6/6 elusive dragon, I think, just takes 1 damage. They didn't die on Bandit, Impa. I hope that helps you. What averages are wrong? What site are you talking about, Tectonic? What averages are wrong and what site are you talking about? Guys, my first Dual Arena run, what difference does it make what hero power I pick and what first class I pick? So for drafting, nothing, Sheld. For playing, well, one of them will be a hero power.
Shiny, my shiny.
So that's clear. Like, I'm a Warlock Shaman. I don't have a Shaman hero power, I have a Warlock hero power. So that's a difference. Secondly, when you generate cards or Herald or discover, you discover from the portrait, right? That's what the portrait applies. The stat section is there's a combination. It's combined at percent. At the bottom of the right of the percent section, there are averages. It's the latest.
I'll handle this.
It's completely safe. Just don't spill it.
Yes, Tecta, I actually have that page open. I have it open. Yes, and
I've got 3.
what's the issue? delay this again. Don't want them to evolve this.
Death itself draws near.
Aimplex has a list actually. Yes, Aimplex has made an amazing list. So yes, we do actually have a list. I've already played one twice though. Actually, I didn't even know. I've already played Rogue DK twice. So DK main, Rogue hero power.
Strike back against the darkness.
Okay, so the averages is weighted, Tectonic. If someone, so you're saying Demon Hunter column. I'll take a look at the Demon Hunter column. I don't want to discover a Demon Hunter spell, but I think it's better than playing 2 ones, and it does have Herald. I'll take Infestation. So you said Demon Hunter column, yes? Demon Hunter column, Demon Hunter hero power. So it's 52.7, you said? Yes. So that means that most people are playing Rogue Demon Hunter and Death Knight Demon Hunter by a lot. Yeah? Tectonic. What do you value? Oh, now I just realized how I could have done it. I should have.
I'll handle this.
I'll use this then. So that's why, Tectonic. So they're not wrong. In the same way, by the way. And this is interesting, Matty. You might be interested in this. If you compare the average of Demon Hunter, both as a hero power and as a class, it doesn't match the table. So for example, Demon Hunter hero power has a 52.7% win rate, and Demon Hunter as a class has a 45.6% win rate. However, in the tier list, Demon Hunter is second at a 51.7% win rate, which means it's neither Demon Hunter as a hero power nor Demon Hunter as a class, which means it's taking some sort of average of the two, but it's not an actual average of the two, because one's 45, the other is 53, and it's actually saying 52. So that means that most people play Demon Hunter as a hero power, and that's why it's almost 53. Which is a very interesting... Dude, I think I take Flight instead of Ritual. Give me that all ache here. Gosh darn it.
Don't have much time.
Snake in your veins.
So there you go. Hey, Sinister. Every rotation you do really well, and then it all goes to crap, but you're doing well now, you can feel it coming. Don't be a self-fulfill, don't self-fulfill. Everyone will always have those kind of swings, Sinister. That's just the nature of variance in Arena. So maybe you just play enough to experience the swing. Yeah, but they're all weighted averages is what I mean, Tectonic. Be it weighted average across the hero power, all of the different classes across the hero power, or all of the different hero powers across the class, or the combination of the two to the total. That spell is so strong, Ascendant. To win more, but they are now winning more. I do not think it does randomer. I understand it's weighted.
Unusual.
Tectonic. Right, the average is weighted. So what I'm trying to say is, let's make it easy. Let me grab the thing there. So if someone plays the 47.1% once, but someone plays the 57.5% 6 times, the average isn't 47.1 plus 57.5 on 2. It's 47.1 plus 57.5 6 times on 7. It's weighted. Yeah. I mean, there's no other play, right? Maybe I have lethal, double Briar, high roll, Giga. Is there anything else?
The winds cannot be contained.
Double Omen, clear.
Futile. Citadel stands strong.
Anyway.
Fight for the ages. Futile. Get itself drawn here.
Thank you, Zagasu. I have no idea if this is enough. I think that's the best I could have done now. -4 health. This.
Fight for the ages.
Wait, what are you talking about? Why could I have healed more? Oh, Slugger in the middle. Slugger in the middle was correct. The taunt was irrelevant. Slugger in the middle, you're right. Slugger in the middle. Would I have survived with 4 more health? Redraft? Come on. I think it's Hawk, if anything. Easy Disciple. I need draw mostly. I think the Devolve goes a long way in this deck, actually. Do you ever actually take Hand of Gul'dan? No, I understand. Sorry, I got confused. My issue is I could have healed 4 more. I agree there. I mean, I'm gonna pick it, but I probably don't play it. Another fracking or a hex? Deck is so much better now, honestly. I think Crazed Conductor can go. I feel like Mechanome can probably go as well. I think Sheltered Survivor can go now. Carrier, well, Mechanome, Hellfire. Is Hawk good enough? Maybe with the Ritual. Mecha for sure. Mecha has been really slow. Frack is too good. Well, the issue with Frack is hitting 3 Heralds, for example. You might say, well, they're at the bottom, so it doesn't matter. Well, I have been drawing a lot. Disposal. Well, Disposal makes fracking deal 8. So there is something to it, yes. And it's a 2-drop. I think I have needed Canal Slugger. What do you guys think of this whelp? Well, Chaotic Fracking, Mermy, Double Windchill, Cactus Cinder, Devolve. Note Taker, Disposal, Deputy is another thing I can remove. Deputy is not as good in this deck. Still slow. Molded Ritual, Shadowed, Double Shadow and Double Skyward, Watcher. So Deputy, Disposal, Carrier. Well, Hawk is also a question mark, though. Like, Hawk has fallen off so much. Hellfire, Hex, Lightning Storm. Also one of Hellfire and Lightning Storm. Marsh, Minecart, Trolley, Slugger. I think we want all of these. Double Envoy, Alakir. Watcher, you have enough 2s? Well, I actually think Deputy and Disposal are worse than Watcher. Hawk to you is still good. I think it's still solid. I think it still makes the call, but it's fallen off a lot, I would say. It's fallen off a lot. Like, I would put it in the bottom half of this deck. Maybe even in the bottom 10, you know? It's good with this for sure, right? Ritual. I'm still tempted to remove Deputy. I'll remove Disposal, because the issue with Disposal is, although it makes fracking great, it makes Cactus much worse. Although I have a lot more spells now. Typically I prefer a 2-3 in stats to a 2-2 and a 3-2. So if we're talking stat-wise, Watcher is better than Disposal and Dry Scale in my opinion. And obviously Dry Scale is the worst in stats. Yeah, you probably removed Disposal. Like Carbelka said earlier, fracking is still solid on its own, I agree. Like, if I'm gonna remove a 2, removing Disposal and saying fracking is still fine is fine. Now we have Hellfire and Lightning Storm. You'd prefer to call the Deputy? It's interesting now because my spells are all over the place. Right, I don't really care about double chaotic. Double fracking, double wind chill is fine. Double devolve is Double magma, Double ritual is obviously amazing. Double hellfire is Double lightning storm is Double hex is Double trolley is Yeah, there's too many spells. Craze was holding its own on 4, was it? I mean, I rarely played it. Technically so was Mechanome, right? When it found something, like draw. The issue with this deck is I need more cycle. That's the thing, I need more cycle. But I can tap. That's what I have to remember. Yeah, I'm going with this.
Fireheart versus
But having no 4s is not something I care so much about, right? Because a tap and a 2 is a 4, and 2 2s is still a 4, yeah? I might keep. I said last time maybe I should really be looking for Alec here with this deck. But I think if I get to a high Herald quickly, it's still great. Warlock is by far not the worst class anymore. I mean, like this is a good combination. Warlock has gone up. Warlock is in the top half of classes now. Playing a non-Herald class is where it's rough, you know? Warlock's hero power is good, Warlock's portrait is questionable. Yeah, there's... So, this is what I said earlier. So, the best combinations are double Herald combinations, yeah? A lot of them are based on which classes were good last meta. So, DK is always good, Rogue is always good, for example, right? Warrior is always fine. When it comes to classes that were bad, Warlock and Demon Hunter, you want them as the hero power, as the portrait, lo and behold, they're still relatively bad. They will be improved if you pick an amazing second class, but as a main class you're still playing them, so they will somewhat struggle a little bit. Shaman is the other way around, I think, to where it's become much better because of all of the support classes on main portrait, and remains mid as a hero power. But Shaman has gone up on average. Everything else has gone down on average. Mage especially. Mage saw the biggest drop. And that would be my pick. So my ritual of power, I would have, and put it right here, it will be a 1 + 1 + 2. I think the 12/12 should have charge and you should automatically have Odin. What is this, turn 3? This? Is this legal? I mean, I have probably faced this like 700 times since May began. What are you talking about? It's great, obviously, but... I face this literally every day. It's amazing, of course, but it's really not that abnormal. Should be illegal for streamers. Apparently, I'm a Giga High Roller, though, streamer server, because I'm playing Alec here. Worth, I agree. There's just a tab envoy, but yes. I think this deck has become much better. This deck is genuinely probably a top 2 deck for me this meta. Which is crazy. When it started, I said, my god, what the hell is this deck?
Me tusks won't stop
Right?
shattering.
And my deck actually was kind of rough to start. Is this worth a devolve? I kinda feel like it is. Play these to the right of the taunt to push an extra 2. Then they got supply run. Okay.
Lush wilds and clear skies. This could be our home.
They had Niall anyway. I was hoping to put them under pressure in a way. Oh, get a little stretch. Snicky snack. So dumb, dude. 8, 10, 12, 1 off. You just go for it, right? Like, screw a good malted magma.
Get itself shadow in the air.
There's one, like, I could have obviously done this, which was also 1 off. You take the board 1 off before the hand 1 off. John, happy Friday, my man. They can't even clear a board. Oh yeah, I guess I could have. Cracking, that's true. Just to show you Talakiar's at the bottom, right? Okay, I'll start with it just for you, Jiminy. And they're dead on board, so they're gonna concede.
Well fought. I can see.
How's Arena treating ya? Could be better for sure. But could have a better attitude here and there. And my response was,
Watch your back.
Unleash the fire with
I think I do keep Mermy. Hello, Tommy.
I'll handle this.
I actually should be genuinely checking the 10 drop pool.
I have things you never knew you
Probably the
wanted.
first thing I should have done. 10? Don't want a marsh spawn here. Don't want a double trade either. Probably just watch her.
Rise to the warm sun.
Not bad.
Shadow envelops you.
So let's see. Omen? You can't generate. Can you generate Forest Lord Cenarius? Forest Lord Cenarius is in, no? You can generate a wild god. So I guess Cenarius is in as well.
I am working.
Have they removed him? Oh, it is in standard. I'm looking at the standard pool is what I'm doing. I'm looking at the standard pool of 10 can cost minions. So Omen, number 1. Unless they removed Cenarius from Arena, Cenarius was in Arena. Cenarius should also be a 10 drop. You can't generate Medivh for sure. Morchuk, Agamagin, you can't generate Rafam. Tortola is banned from Arena, so you can't get Tortola. And then Briarspawn. Blackwing isn't in Arena, and Fyrak is banned from the Discover pool. So it's those. 4 or 5 with Cenarius, just like we were saying. Has anyone seen Forest Lord Cenarius randomly generated in some which way? Maybe even from Sunset Volley or anything like that? Yeah, 4. That's why you've been seeing the same ones on loop, right? Omen, Briarspawn, Morchuk. In fact, Agamagan's the worst, I think. Tortola was banned from the Discover pool last year in Underground Arena. Evolving into it was just insta-winning games, and randomly like generating it out of nowhere is just too much. Well, you could use HS Replay. Selga in a roundabout way. But no, you can't really see the curated list directly. Yo, Blackjack, hello, привет. How do you do that? Go into search for statistics of the cards? You're saying...
Choose soon.
Of course, you can filter by turn. Like Atrix is saying.
Tough as a tortoise.
I could minecart. The triple 2 fits better though. And then ignore this.
Twilight falls
All hands raised. All hands raised.
You dare stand against
All hands raised.
I think we need to start tapping now because, well,
death itself.
it is not paywalled. That is not true. It is not paywalled. There is additional filters being paywalled, but seeing the cards is absolutely not paywalled. Which ton? This? I'd rather push more damage. Not a big fan, Blackjack, but we try to do some fun stuff. Could do 2 more. If place O2 near 1. Here. I could do 1 more. So maybe it's true. This should have been here straight up. So that it would also deal sort with what you're saying, Duckno. 1 more, and then that would be back. Oh lord. Is this devolve and wait a turn? Do I want to devolve though? I guess we do kill a 5/4.
Lots to consider. Don't have much time.
Hello? I was tempted to tap and take the trade there instead as well. Heal. No, I'm not gonna play this though. The point is to have 9 mana next turn. Yeah, so what I could have done is not play the 1 mana thing and trade this into the 2/3 and tap. That was the only other option I would consider there. Tap last. I mean, if I was making that play, I would tap. I'm not insisting that we would tap last. I'm just talking about what I've done. One off as is, but we just go for it.
Versus Erika.
Nothing
Thanks.
in my way.
Unleash the fire within.
Previous one also splitting another Herald soldier from the other minion, yes? To be fair, I think my play also always guaranteed lethal, right?
Speak to me.
Shadow. Thanks for that follow. Because Morchard gives me lethal, right? Brightspawn gives me lethal, Omen gives me lethal. What's the 4th one? Magan gives me lethal, right? I mean, I guess there's a really unlikely Morchuck no lethal. Actually, I couldn't play 2 Morchucks, so maybe Morchuck would have missed. Sorry, correction. Ew. This one or this one? This one. Have you ever had that feeling where you're not appreciated enough in either like the household or your workplace? All of my life. Well, isn't Shatter played like 600 times a day in Standard? Shadow? I honestly, I'm not a good judge of that. Like, isn't it Paladin click 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 shatter shatter? Bam. 4 minutes, 2 done. Genuine question, by the way. Tempted to Marsh one because it's active and it activates the cruiser. Slow. Yeah, I am genuinely not aware, by the way. I was honestly asking. This is just too good. I was gonna say I wish I had Magma. Yeah, you can transform it tomorrow then. I break Kerrigan's spaceship. Stupid Kerrigan. We made it to 7! Tickets back!
Death itself draws.
The waters of Zenashari gleam in the sun.
I mean, maybe that doesn't mean they don't appreciate you. Maybe that means they appreciate you, though. Maybe they are telling you what they think is best. Savoka? I don't want to get into the whole psychology of it all.
Change is coming.
Apathy is not the solution, though, but from my end, for example, I used to try to put in a lot of effort to make sure that my work gets put forward, and I have felt like at many points that there was no reason, it was irrelevant. And that's what pushed me to leave, probably, at a certain point in time. But doesn't mean that either is good. What class do you think works with this slot? With Warlock as a hero power? Every Herald class is probably good. Holy moly. Stinger! Sizzling. I still have Double Windchill, Cactus Cutter, yes, Ritual, Shadow, and Skywall, 3, Double Envoy. I think I kind of need them before Alakir because it bumps it up from a 6 to a 10, right? Which is actually a huge change. Although next time I can play Alakir and a 6 drop. With this card, well, this card is an exclusive to Warlock, sorry. This card's an exclusive to Warlock synergy, so none, really and truly. I mean, Rogue probably has a lot more cards that wouldn't care about if you get a lot of Herald and Generation.
Tough as a tortoise.
That has lifesteal and armor, damn it. Okay, we got one hit here at least. The blood card they have seems to be 4 or less consumption. Please kill this, please kill this, please kill this. The Skywall. Colossal doesn't go face. Yeah, I wanted to frack for Herald. Oh, gotcha, Shadow. Sorry, my bad.
Lots to consider.
Well, can't really comment too much to that Saboteur, unfortunately. Every situation is unique to what it is. Does the work he do... Are your higher-ups Dumbos? Is the work that he does more pivotal? Does he work less hours but actually produces more work? Does he look like he does more work to the higher-ups? Like, so many questions. Remember, things don't work for you. Your life is not forced into the box you feel it may be. I might know take her Windchill. Hey Paprika, they fixed this cover pool yet. Not sure they've even recognized as a bug yet.
Lots to consider.
Repeat that. I'll write that down.
Death itself draws near.
I'll handle this.
I'm not really a fan of that out, to be honest with you either, but... I feel like they're gonna onyx me. If I get to Alakir, they're Onyxia. They're at 4 Herald though, so Onyxia. Although to be fair, they've drawn less than half their deck. Their hand looks full because they generated half of it. In reality, I've drawn most of my deck. They've drawn
Citadel stands strong.
much, much less. Chaotic. Maybe they are trying to draw Onyxia. Would you tempo Alakir on a no board though? When they have Alakir? Themselves?
Worse.
Oh, then Alakir is not gonna be good, right? Yeah, Kag. Agreed, thank you.
What interesting options.
Let's see if we hit an Omen. So if I double Omen here, this goes down to 1 and this deals 15. It's lethal. I have to put it here.
Interesting options.
Forces of light.
No, I have to put it on the far right. Oh no, it's fine. Okay. Oh my god, I panicked for a second. Although it probably was still lethal. Yo, Kerrigan! I've randomly not found it somehow. Or there are 4 and they removed scenarios from Arena for this meta.
The fire within.
I've not randomly generated scenarios at all.
Ready for a lesson in fire magic.
I swear, guys, when they released this portrait, I was like, who the hell would buy the worst looking portrait? And yet I've seen it a ton.
I'll handle this.
I thought this portrait looks horrendously bad. I thought Why would anyone want this weirdly mustachioed, goateed diamond portrait?
They need us here. Now more than ever.
Please? Like what? Does anyone know? $40? Yeah, but the movements and stuff, they're across all diamonds. So if you like diamond points, you like them. Oh, just because it's roguey thing. Although, to be fair, I've never seen all of these attack motions. Something here. Do I ever fracking?
What pretty shadow envelops you?
It's my opponent. I think my opponent's gonna be a Remoria warrior. Red hair discrimination. Nothing. It's more with the hair they have rather than the fact that it's red. Sup, Bert? Apparently, I learned after I said that it's a crap portrait. It's the leader of the SI7. I thought it was just a random human. Oh, he almost stabbed himself in the whoops. This is an elemental, Golje. I'm a shaman. The 5-4? No, the 5-4 is nothing. The envoy of the end is no tribe. Just a 5-4 punt, full stop, nothing else to it. So what do I look for from fracking Germany? Maybe I should preemptively frag. No, I'm not saving it until disposal at all. Just, let's say I hit it. Do I now pick a wind chill because it's a 1, or do I skip on envoy? I mean, Alakir is always the choice, obviously, to attack. So, 3 and 3. I could hex it.
Didn't expect that, did you?
It's a rocket. Here comes the drop.
Maybe I should be preemptively fracking. You know how that mod came about, Peppercake? Someone made those brows, and then those brows was put into that. I'm gonna use it eventually. That's true. Interesting. What about my choice was trolley problem? Really, Yash made those brows. Don't we still have it? Those brows or whatever? Yeah, there was Dread's brow, remember? Dread's without eyebrows. Then he made those brows, those without eyebrows, and that is the image put onto the coffee.
Death itself draws
I'll handle this.
I mean, it's like mirrored or something, to be fair. Yeah, it's Odin. It's Odin style. It is Odin. I just want to tap so I can get to Alakir. Alakir, like I've noticed very often. I go, where the hell is Alakir? And I look at my deck and I'm about 10 cards left. That's two. Am I gonna give them armor? Just wanna lightning storm this. Maybe I get wind chill. Not that unlikely.
What interesting actions.
Change is coming.
It was a 50-50, right? So flight is a 50-50 to draw like here, but at this point I think
I'll handle this. I'll handle this.
I need hand space for all acre. I might just rip a lightning storm though. I'm gonna burn out of here. I swear this is the
There's no
point.
space.
Oh Lord Almighty. And the issue is no, I still have actually. I need to kill the 412.
Lots to consider.
They're gonna play Odin next turn. You know, this is weird.
Can you feel the gift?
Don't have much time.
But if I draw a Shadow or Skywall, I hopefully breezeling their Odin away. And if I draw like here, oh, we'll figure it out. Use tap? I don't have space though.
Find me in the dream.
Defensive action engaged.
Yeah, I drew Twilight. I mean, the thing is, I don't want to devolve this into an 8-drop. I want to devolve this and this, though. So maybe it's
Lots
worth.
to consider.
Part of the issue.
No littering, pawn scum!
Yeah, I'm killing it now in case they Odin. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to, in my opinion, wait another turn for Alec here for the bigger swing. However, they still have
Dare stand against the wind.
I'll handle this.
he's scared of fatigue. I have a board. I'm still scared of Brawl and whatnot. But they play that, so Odin is clearly not in their hand and they want to do something. What if this is like Brawl and, I don't know, the same card, Tidal Revenant, Brawl. Something here. Yeah, that's why I was thinking the exact same thing, random actually. Literally. But now I have to play the Breezlings first, of course. Remember they're an Odin deck, yeah, Jiminy? I understand I could clear it better. I almost feel like the freeze is worth more than something else.
Amuse me with your tales of victory.
Alright, they have one card they've held onto for 74 turns though. So I assume it's a brawl or something.
The winds cannot be contained.
This stops at fatigue, right? Correct.
Lots to consider.
I am low on cards. No more cards.
Futile! Twilight falls upon us.
You could die out of nowhere. Why not second Marcha? Because I think this is a brawl. I could. But the point was also to get one of these. To push the 11 instead. Because, well, look at what they're at. They're at 40, right? Draw 4. Yeah. They're looking for something to kill me, guys. I need to kill them now. Athletic. Because they're gonna look for like Craftsman's Hammer into Tidal Revenant, I'm gonna die.
Multiple targets engaged. I know when to retreat.
Fireheart versus Brokara!
If you want to fight, fight me!
Unleash the fire within.
You dare stand against his will, higher to his glory.
There's my all ache here.
You dare stand against his will.
Uh-oh, boys. Whoa!
They need our care. Now more than ever.
I could catch up with a lightning storm.
Brace yourself for destruction.
No.
Change is coming.
Well, this is a game. I don't want any of these. I would say draw, but I don't really want draw. Means I don't really want lava flow either. I guess it could help me post this. Like I've kind of drawn the cards I want to draw that Blight would draw, because I've drawn, you know, Skywall, Alakir, Shadow Informant.
Twilight falls upon us.
I'll handle this.
They might do this. I might Storm next turn instead. And then what, fracking? I need to look for one more Herald Storm fracking. This has to be an Alakir as fast as possible game, because I will be in trouble otherwise. Athletic, damn it. They get the buff there, which means I have to trade as well. A 2/2 as well. Ooh, Shadow Flame. So that's a full clear by Storm. It has to be Storm. That does mean they could hit me with some crap. Do I tap or do I fracking? I probably tap. No, Major. Forge, that's a bellowers.
Yourself for destruction.
Holy moly, double battle cry.
It's completely safe. Just don't spill it.
Nice, it's just... I need them to have a literal break, but it's...
Death itself draws near.
I'll handle this.
My opponent has played Herald, Shadow Flames of Fusion, double Battlecry Herald. Going first, by the way.
Not on my watch.
Probably needed a turn. Like I got Shadow Sworn Slugger, but then I can't get through to the 8-4.
What interesting options.
This was a 50-50 game, I think. I could add a Kier, survive at 3 if I survive with a 4-8 on board at 3, but they would give me 6 drops. The other option is to play Slugger this, 8, 9, 11, 13, 14. I'm at 15, survive at 1, but then I have add a Kier and 3 heat.
Have much time.
But I guess I still wouldn't be able to play the 6s.
The winds cannot be contained.
Hell?
Wretched story. Lose. Ultimate potion.
Twilight falls upon
I'll handle this. I'll handle this.
now littering.
Don't have much time.
BM. Why am I BMing?
You were destined to fail.
Ready for a lesson in fire magic. Lots
I'm not BMing, guys. I am not sure.
Could you repeat that? I'll write that down.
Hang on!
cyclone's
Fury!
I don't have much time.
All forms of life will be crushed. Planetary decimation.
Didn't expect that, did you? Whoa!
Shut up, man. Come on.
The winds cannot be contained.
I know when I've lost.
I know what I've lost. I know what I've lost, guys. I know what I've lost. I know what I've lost. I wasn't BMing earlier. I had an attempt still, but I know what I've lost. All right.